Well, new tonight, parents are demanding answers after they say their young daughter was expected to share a bed with a transgender girl on a school trip.
The parents say a policy at Jefferson County Public Schools violated their parental rights and the privacy of their 11-year-old daughter.
Denver 7 reporter and attorney Jessica Crawford in the studio with this one. Conservative legal group sent a letter to the school.
Yes, they are demanding answers on behalf of those parents. The parents and Alliance Defending Freedom say that they want some clarification about whether parents will be informed of if their kids are rooming with a trans student and if parents can have their kids opt out of rooming with trans kids if they prefer.
A field trip out of state is leading to a potential lawsuit for Jefferson County Public Schools.
It just really concerned her and it made her feel very uncomfortable.
Mom Serena Wales discussing the June 2023 field trip to Philadelphia and Washington, D.C. According to Alliance Defending Freedom, Wales' 11-year-old daughter was expected to share a room and a bed with a student who had a, quote, transgender gender identity. Wales had been told that boys and girls would stay on different floors.
She was unknowingly assigned to share a bed with a boy who identifies as a girl. Once she was discovered that by the student informing her of that right before bedtime, she went into the bathroom and called myself.
Wales brought the issue up to chaperones who eventually agreed to move the transgender student to a different room but, quote, lied about why, claiming a sick roommate needed more space. Upon returning home, the Wales reached out to Alliance Defending Freedom, the conservative legal group known for playing a major role in the overturning of Roe v. Wade and for representing Baker Jack Phillips when he refused to make a wedding cake for a gay couple. They wanted clarity on the district's policies regarding transgender students.
We just don't feel like it's transparent. And, we need a policy that respects all kids and respects the privacy and the rights of all kids.
Part of the district's policy states, under no circumstances shall a student who is transgender be required to share a room with students whose gender identity conflicts with their own. The policy goes on to state that staff is not allowed to tell other people a child is transgender unless they're legally required to do so or unless the student says it's okay.
Obviously, it was very uncomfortable for an 11-year-old girl to realize she was going to be sleeping in the same bed with a student who's biologically male, even if that student identifies as a girl.
ADF sent the district a demand letter asking whether parents will be informed of the sex of their children's roommates before field trips and if parents can opt out of policies that room children by gender identity instead of their sex. As the policy stands, Wales says it put her daughter in a bad situation.
And it doesn't allow the protection of all students, and it doesn't allow all parents in order to do what's best and for their child.
Our partners at the Denver Post got a statement from Jefferson County Public Schools. The district said in part that it was recently informed of the incident and the trip occurred outside of the school year and through a private travel organization. And, quote, it appears that the student's transgender status was not known when room assignments were made, and our understanding is that as soon as their transgender identity was known, room assignments were adjusted. Now, the district has until December 18th to respond to ADF's demand letter. I'm Jessica Crawford, Denver 7.